evening, folks. This is Eugene Stacy with the podcast Auditory Lounge with Eugene Stacy. And today, we're going to ask you once again to step into the lounge, sit back, relax, maybe pour yourself that glass of wine, or take that lid off your cup of coffee, because we are going to review another book by James Patterson once again. Now, James is a mystery author. Those of you who read Patterson's books, of course, are familiar with what I'm talking about. For those of you who do not read Patterson's books, James Patterson writes what we call the Alex Cross novels. Cross now works as a consultant for the DC PD. Of course, when I say DC, I'm talking about Washington, DC. And Cross usually works with his partner detective, John Samson, who is also a detective for the Washington, DC PD. Now, this time, both detectives have to work two separate cases. John Samson is working a case that has to do with bombings in Washington, D.C., while Detective Alex Cross is working a case that is a missing persons case. However, this isn't just any missing persons case. This is his son, Damon Cross. Now, Damon is a college student in South Carolina. So, as a result, you have two different POVs. You have the POV of Detective John Samson in Washington, D.C., and you have the POV of an outside narrator reading Alex Cross's POV in South Carolina. The questions for this book are as follows. Number 1, are these cases linked? Number 2, if they are linked, how are they linked? And number 3, and this is the most important question, who took Damon Cross and why? And number 4, where is Damon being kept and why? And for the case in Washington, D.C. that Samson is working, the questions are as follows. Number 1, who is bombing the sites in Washington, D.C. and why? Number 2, does he or she have any motive? And number 3, what is it? Find out all these answers and more in James Patterson's latest book entitled Cross and Samson. Now, here come the ratings for this book. For plot point, we have 5 out of 5 stars. For characterization, we have 5 out of 5 stars. For book concept, we have 5 out of 5 stars. For book series, we have 5 out of 5 stars. For overall book, including narration, we have 5 out of 5 stars. Now, anyone that is looking for your typical James Patterson story is going to be very, very shocked, because this is not your typical James Patterson mystery. This is something even better. Anyone that is looking for just a good mystery in general, please pick this book up. Anyone that is looking for a good Alex Cross novel can pick this book up. And anyone that is looking for a book with those combined elements plus more can pick this book up. This has been your host, Eugene Stacy, with the podcast Auditory Lounge with Eugene Stacy. And remember, folks, as we always say on this podcast, here on Auditory Lounge, your table is always ready.